never understood the importance of your spine, posture when you're sitting down at a chair and a table, whether it's in school or your office desk. I really took it for granted, and I never understood how important that was. Why do I say that? Well, for quite some time now, I've been having a lot of lower back pains. Very annoying, especially working at a job where you're required to stand for approximately 8 to 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. Doesn't really help much. At that point, I gotta look into some better sneakers if that's the case. Oh, it sucks. I remember back in 2006, 2007, like a genius, I decided to pick up a garbage pail of rocks, because at the time I used to be a super at my old apartment building, and I thought I could lift it, and I did, and I did what everybody said. Lift with your legs, not your back, lift with your legs, not your back. And when I lifted that damn garbage pail, I had one of the most excruciating pains in my lower back. It felt like a generated heat in my lower spine. Like I guess it was some kind of compression to the point where I just let go of the pail, and it was a piercing pain. Like I felt like someone was taking a knife and just shoving it right in my spine. Ever since then, I've never been the same. So the annoying part about having back problems is the exercise or the therapeutic, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, exercises you got to do to keep mobility in your bones and to stay somewhat mobile. So unfortunately, these are the exercises I got to do to reduce the pain and have mobility in my spine. And it requires me to, either push my hips against the ground, hold that for about 30 seconds, and then after that, raise my ass off the ground for 30 seconds. And then after that, it requires to elevate my legs and bring them as low to the ground as possible. Hold that for about 30 seconds. In certain situations, I hear my damn spine pop, which is pretty interesting. And then bring it over to the other side and hold it for about 30 seconds. Oh, so this is the crap I gotta do to maintain flexibility in my spine and to reduce the pain, which is quite cumbersome. It's annoying, but hey, what can you do? I'm getting old and I screwed up my spine, so it's my fault. Aside from my job and standing on my feet for about 9 hours a day, on my days off, my recreational time, I spend a lot of it on my computer for quite a few hours, as a matter of fact. So the issue there is again, back to the whole, situation where I didn't understand the importance of ergonomic chairs and your posture. I went with a cheesy, cheap office chair. I didn't want to spend too much money. At the time I was being frugal, yada yada, and not understanding the importance of a good, comfortable chair. So the chair I'm using is this. So once upon a time, this chair actually had arms, and in my prior apartment, I didn't have much space. Especially the table I was using wasn't an appropriate computer table. It was some I don't know what you call it, those special furnitures that were made for like laptops. I don't know. It wasn't that great. The height of the table wasn't high enough to accommodate the height of the arms, so I removed them. So that was a bad idea. So I have no armrest. Other than that, the chair has performed its job. As you can see, I purchased this little lumbar support, which I thought would be a great idea, which it wasn't. I actually feel like I'm sliding off the chair as opposed to having, lower back or lumbar support. So that was a fail on my end. And this chair, quite honestly, it sucks. Every time I'm sitting in it, and just based on regular movement in the chair, the damn tilt lever always comes out. And I'm in a situation where if I'm sitting in it, all of a sudden, this little lever pops out on its own, and then I jerk back, and that scares the shit out of me, because there were a couple of times where I was rocking in the chair a little bit, and I felt like I was gonna fall back from the sudden jerk of the actual tilt lever popping out. So clearly, cheap chair, bad investment, bad for my spine situation. So since I love myself so much, I'm gonna buy a new chair. And one of the chairs I was really interested in, and I never bothered to pick up because of the cost, was one of those nice bucket seat, or rather racing chairs, that a lot of high-end gamers use who do PC gaming, which that's what I love doing as a hobby. I just never bothered to do it because it was quite expensive. We're talking about stuff that's in the $250 to $350 range. But doing some reviews and seeing what other people are saying about these chairs, I mean, it's pretty unanimous. You know, it's comfortable, it maintains your posture from what I read, and in my situation, definitely something I want to get. So I'm going to treat myself. Look at the scale of this box. It's insane. Just for a computer chair, but not just any computer chair. My new gaming chair. Ooh! Look at this thing. It's like half my body height. Sick. Anyway, stay tuned. This should take me about 20-30 minutes to put together. Time lapse. Finally done building my chair. So, out with the old and in with the new. Woo! Ah, this thing is sexy. Sexy. The best part about this chair, besides the comfort, got my good old armrest back, and the cool thing, lumbar support and a nice head pillow. It's phenomenal. Shouldn't have any more issues with my back now. Besides that, doing it with style, boy. It's nice. So guys, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the chair. Was it overkill? Was it just right? If you liked the video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Appreciate the support. And until next time, guys, see you on the next one. Peace.